reached the halfway mark of the regular season. A lot of work left to do as we're away in Week 9. Dante Kent with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Rodgers throwing to start it off. Finds his back, Jaylen Warren. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Here's Rodgers on first and 10. Finds his fullback. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. The big play nets him 17 yards. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
A give left side to Warren. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Zoom. Inside. Back north.
Rodgers here from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Looking out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Has it at the 13. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
At their own 14-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready? Cougar 19.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
First down.
From the 39 now, after that explosive start to this drive.
18 Cardinal. Ready.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner to the 48. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
To the air on this first down, Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. Jukes the defender. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. No.
From the red zone now. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Jones. Can't bypass that line. They stop him at the 3.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts drop 80-plus yards and take a 6-0 lead. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Johnson with a return here. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Rodgers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they hold him down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. And he drives that punt backward on a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the 48. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the 1st down.
Now Rodgers on 3rd and short. Hits him on the out route. He's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. He gets 6 on that play, and that's a Steelers 1st down.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Rodgers. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
So far, this script has dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Trying an inside give to Warren. And he cuts it back right. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, They played a huge role in that big old run.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it'll be 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Bronk. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
On 2nd down, Warren. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the 1st and goal.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Dump off caught by his back. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. Second and goal now, 5 yards more difficult following that penalty. Rodgers set to pass. He brings it in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a 1-point game. Pat Freiermuth, the touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, they'll look for them.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Valus Jones now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Deputy Lions.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd down carry for Taylor. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Give him 3 on that game. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Richardson now on 1st and 10. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. The first time this game they've looked to him. And it's going to be 2nd down.
He was defended by Jalen Ramsey.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
70 Timberwolves.
Once more now, it's Richardson. It's his running back. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Just about a yard to the markers, and they're going to take the risk and go for this.
Get it. Cougar 19, go.
Going for it on fourth, Richardson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Patrick Queen and a pick it off. And the Steelers get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. The fourth down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks out the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
He's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers parlay the interception into points. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. Pressure off left, and it's blocked. Up to the races, middle of the field. The 40. Into the red zone. And they return it all the way back for two to minimize the sting of that opposing touchdown.
Well, I know you, Kate, and you know me, and I think we would both sign up for this kind of tracking. One side of it scampers all the way down the field with a big play. The other side, they don't hang their head for a second. Instead, they block it, and they scamper it all the way back the other way for two on the board.
And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37.
Back to 60. Here we go. Start. Hawk 70.
Richardson on first and 10. Finds him on the crossing route. He will be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. From the gun, Taylor is able to drive that pile about a yard. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Let's go now. Pass to 60. Pass. Ready.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. He takes this forward a little to about the 39. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Back. Deputy Lying.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He's still going at the 30. And they get this down to the 28. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Let's go. Viking 18.
1st down throw here from Richardson. Right side, this is reeled in by Warren. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
Here we go. Here we go. 19 Charger. 19 Charger. Let's go.
Throwing again, Richardson. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Go. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. This one's caught. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Ready, big alert, big press all 80, go street.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. The Colts trailing on the scoreboard. Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3.
Get it.
Motioning him from the slot right. 3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. The back grabs it. And he's finally stopped after just 2 yards. Interesting choice coming up here on 4th and short.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
Down in inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it.
Come on, come on. 70 line, hop 70, hop 70. Ready, ready.
They're going Taylor. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Colts get some late points and the lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown.
Justin Tucker.
So, Brock, they take a gamble, and it pays off with a big touchdown on 4th and goal.
And they do it on the ground as well, and that just speaks volumes. That's confidence that you can own this line of scrimmage, and your back will see a lane and will get the job done. That just infuses your team and your sidelines with so much confidence.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Johnson now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here he goes on the bootleg. Pressure coming, and they take him down. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Kate, I can speak from personal experience on this one. That is the absolute worst nightmare as a quarterback. When you call that bootleg and you turn around and all you see is nothing but a big old defensive end, yeah, your interest switch from getting rid of the ball to a little self-preservation. Good job just simply hanging on to the football.
Trying again, following the set. He lets one fly deep downfield. That's complete inside the 35. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Warren here from the gun. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're the premium in this league.
And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
26.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He completes it in traffic. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they could try for some points going into the break. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Boswell able to knock it through. And that's going to tie us up just before halftime.
Barring a surprise or a miracle here in the final seconds, Kate, looks like we're going to have a tie and a whole new ball game to begin the second half.
On the return, here's Jones. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. On the return, here's Jones. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Starting the 3rd with Taylor. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Trap 60, trap 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Richardson on third. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman Jr., and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Colts ready for the punch. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. He's got this at the 27, and he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Warren once more. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Finds him over the middle. This is going to be short. Quick stop on the defense. Bring up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And a nice return out of them. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. Short pass brought in. No one around. He's got space. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll be 1st down, Colts. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield.
Go! Cowboy! Hey, Crash!
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Here's 2nd and 5. Getting out to his left. And that's going to be a sack. He goes out of bounds well behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, that's one of those situations that you have to have awareness. Right? You call it spatial awareness. You got to be conscious of the sideline and just simply get rid of the football. Looks like we saw a slight bit of panic there. It's going out for the sack.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Begins his return at the 16. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. touched by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Completed over the middle. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Warren running between the tackles. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Shaq Griffin finishing that play off.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Rodgers here from the gun. It is caught left side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's got it along the sideline. And he's going to go out of bounds with close to enough for the first. But he is marked short, so it is 4th down and less than a yard.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Trying the left side with Warren. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And they make the stop, I'm going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all. They try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? It's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Rodgers throwing on 3rd down. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers take the lead as Todd runs out here in the 3rd. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Going after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Gould on the return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready?
To throw, Richardson. To the middle, and it's looked in by Warren. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Quite the start to that drive, huh? The first play sets him up now at the 38.
Let's go now. Go.
They give to Taylor, right side. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Steady.
Play action. It's Richardson. Left side into the hands of Warren. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Here we go. Let's go.
Again, left side to Taylor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
So nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. 2nd and 10 now. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Mustang 19. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle.
On first down, it's Richardson. That one's cut along the left sideline. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
Running forward with Taylor. There's so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Here we go. Set. 19 Charger. 19 Charger.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
Ready.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Ready.
Sending a receiver left. Back to throw it. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Johnson with a return here. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. They run for it. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Finds the in route complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. He's back to throw. It's a screenplay to warning. He's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball. Okay, hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers with a little more work to do to win it here. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Shotgun handoff to Warren. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
On 2nd down, Warren gets it again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Now to throw. It's on. Oh, he lost the football. And they jump on top of it. Now hang on. They want to take another look at this play. And a very important call coming up late in this game. So here's Chris Boswell in a high-pressure spot. He was good on his 1st attempt and his 2nd from a little over 45 here. That one is good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Bounce on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick. Those defenders, they hang on to this lead to give them the win.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Gould on the return. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out.
The Colts take over 1st down 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Setting up to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. Just picks up the 1st down, too.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here he is to throw. He forced out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. Just picks up the first down, too.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Back to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line.
First down, Colts.
Shotgun, hand off to Taylor. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Gotta hurry this to the line.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
He'll look to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Ron Thornhill takes it away. And the Steelers make the play that should win them this game.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. He's down to a knee, and the Steelers getting ready to celebrate this victory. To make a check in the win column for the Steelers. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. So for my partner Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.
Take the first, you keep them coming. We know a lot about turning nothing to something. We doing big things, ain't never bluffing. Top of the world, ain't no doubt in mind, it's about time. Whoa. Hey, what you know? Hey, crashing out, but my pedal is to the floor. Whether in the clouds or down below, all I wanna do is hear you get loud. So get loud. So A, give me a T, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock, and give them the key. And it's only me. Wait till they, then give me a team. Give me a team. Give me a team, give me a team, give me a team. They wanna scheme, cause I wanna sing. And she want a team, and she want a team, she want a team. I'm a die hype about, I'm a direction to write about. Did too much numbers to type them out, but I'm one away from that Michael route. Step on my brothers, we hike them down. I'ma step on my brothers, the hype is out. I've been married them, but I can't wipe and I'm wiping. I fell back in love with the process now. Should've started with that, yeah. Different than all of them rats, my heart is a test. Lab on them outside and stuff in the back. I've been walking them down and then walking them back like ill. Y'all gotta sell that, and the waist can't get they belt back. If I fell back, that girl felt that. Dust these Jones, I just these spell check. Give me a T, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock, and give them the key. And it's only me. Wait till they, then give me a team. Give me a team. Give me a team, give me a team, give me a team. They wanna scheme, cause I wanna sing. And she want a team, and she want a team, she want a team. But they don't run it on the gangs, oh yeah. But they can't run it on the gangs, oh yeah. But they don't run it on the lanes, oh yeah. The gangs, oh yeah. The gangs, oh yeah. But they don't run it on the gangs, oh yeah. But they can't run it on the gangs, oh yeah. But they don't run it on the lanes, oh yeah. The gangs, oh yeah. Give me a T, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock, and give them the key. And it's only me. Wait till they, then give me a team. Give me a team. Give me a team, give me a team, give me a team. They wanna scheme, cause I wanna sing. And she want a team, and she want a team, she want a team. If you didn't know, better than us. One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wanted me. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like base hitters. Them other fellas, they been seeing her work. You say you